Hello students, welcome to our next lecture, that is Roman numerals. In this lecture we are learnt about the Roman numerals. These numerals you have already learnt in your previous classes, but now in this lecture we are going to discuss about how addition and subtraction of Roman numerals is possible. So as you know that Roman numerals are used in only few of the cases, like you have seen the Roman numerals in watches. You have also seen the Roman numerals in case of your classrooms. Your classrooms are written in the form of Roman numerals. Your mark sheets, in your mark sheets also we have write numbers, your classes in the form of Roman numerals, and some little things. So let's start with our Roman numerals. So here are some of the Roman numerals, and these are the numbers that are represented by these symbols. So I is represented by 1. So for 5 we have used V. For 10 we are using X. For 50 we are using L. For 100 we are using C. For 500 we are using D, and for 1000 we are using M. So these are the some symbols, or you can say that alphabets, that are used for these numbers. So let's move towards our first rule. First rule says if symbol is repeated, then its value get added. Okay, so if a symbol is repeated, then its value is it's added. So for example, if I, it means value of I is 1, and for second I is also 1. So 1 plus 1 will be 2, and again for XX, value for X is 10 and other X is also 10. So XX is, we have to add both these values and we will get 20. This means for 20 we have XX as the Roman numeral. Okay, there are some notes according to this rule. First note say that only I, X, C and M can be repeated together for a maximum of 3 times. That means we can repeat only 4 symbols, that is I, X, C and M. Remember here, look here, these are only those symbols which are the multiples of 10. Like I is for 1, X for 10, C for 100 and M for 1000. So these are only those symbols are repeated which are the multiples of 10s. And other symbols like for 5, 50 and D for 500, that means those symbols which are the multiple of 5 cannot be repeated. And remember one more thing, these symbols can be repeated for maximum of 3 times. For example, X, 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 we repeat X only for 3 times, but if I write it like this, X, 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 X 4 times, this is an invalid number. And again in second case, if I write V, 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 such type of number does not exist in Roman numerals. So let's move towards the next rule. Here is a second rule. If a symbol of smaller value is placed to the right of the symbol of higher value, then the two values get added. Okay, means if a symbol of smaller value, here we are taking like this, I is smaller than V. So if smaller value is placed to the right of higher value, so V, I. So what you have to do? Here smaller value is placed to the right of larger symbol. Then according to this rule, then the two values get added. So for V we have 5 and for I we have 1, and we have to add both these values and this becomes 6. So for 6 our Roman numeral is VI. Okay, once again we are using another example, like here I am using L, X, V. Okay, so look here, for L for first check this rule is valid or not. V is smaller than X and X is smaller than L. So we have to do what? We have to add the values of all these symbols. So L for 50, X for 10 and V for 5. We have to add all these values and this becomes 65. So this means for 65 the Roman numeral that we are using is LXV. Hope this is clear to you. So let's move towards the next rule, that is rule third. So what does the rule third says? If a symbol of smaller value is placed to the left of the symbol of higher value. Okay, here smaller value is placed to the right of the larger value and here the smaller value is placed to the left of the higher value. Then the value of the smaller symbol is subtracted from the value of higher symbol. So for example, like X and I, as you know that I is smaller than X and it is placed to the left of X. So what we have to do? We have to subtract the smaller value from the larger one. So here 10 is for X minus 1, this will be equals to 9. So for 9, IX is our Roman numeral. Okay, again look here, there are some notes regarding this rule. VLD can never be placed to the left of any symbol. So look here, VLD, this means the multiples of 5, this means V, L and D. These symbols can never be placed to the left of any of the symbol. Okay, means 55 and 500, these numbers cannot be placed to the left of any of the symbol. Okay, so here second rule says that I can be placed to the left of V and X only. So look here, I can be placed to the left of V and X only. After that, X can be placed to the left of L and C only. So starting from X can be placed to the left of L and C only. And for again from here, C can be placed to the left of D and M only. Okay, this pattern can be seen from this table, that I can be placed to the left of X only, X can be placed to the left of C only and C can be placed to the left of M only. So here are some examples like XC. We have seen here that X can be placed to the left of C only. So according to this, C is for 100 and X is for 10, and as smaller value is placed to the left of higher value, we have to subtract these value and this will be equals to 90. So for 90, XC is a Roman numeral. And if L and C, so look here, L, C. So we have all here discussed that V, L and D can never be placed to the left of any symbol. So according to this note, this Roman numeral is not valid at all. And same if I have Vx, you have also seen that V can never be placed to the left of any of the Roman numeral. So this is also an invalid Roman numeral. So that's all for today. Thank you.